What is up, guys? One quick favor, subscribe to this awesome channel. Let's get on with it. Thor's hammer, Mjolnir, give its holder awesome power, but not just anyone can pick it up. The inscription on the side of the hammer reads, "Whoever holds this hammer, if he be worthy, should possess the power of Thor." For everyone else who tries to lift it, it won't even budge. While the hammer is in Thor's possession, most of the time there are a select few who have also proven that they have what it takes to lift the hammer. This is the list of those who can lift this hammer. Beta Ray Bill lifted the hammer in the Mighty Thor comic number 337 in 1983. This alien defender proved himself worthy where countless others had failed, and by all rights defeating Thor in battle and claiming his weapon made Bill the rightful owner of Mjolnir. But instead of keeping it, Odin had another enchanted hammer forged named Stormbreaker and gave it to Bill. Thor got Mjolnir back, plus he found himself a new friend and powerful ally in Beta Ray Bill. The next person is Conan the Barbarian, as seen in What If, Volume 1, number 39, 1983. In this hypothetical tale, Thor was transported back in time to Conan's time in a previous life. Thor fell with Conan and began leading the life of a slayer, thief, and reaver. Conan always was good at multitasking. Eventually, Thor fell to the enemy and passed Mjolnir to Conan, making it probably the one time in Conan's career he happily dabbled in magic. Unfortunately, while the ending of the issue implied Conan went on to enjoy his newfound godhood, we never actually see what Mjolnir wielding Cimmerian is capable of. This one was What If. The next person is Captain America. And for your information, he lifted the hammer 3 times. One in the Mighty Thor, number 390, 1988. 2, Fear Itself, number 7, 2011. And the latest, Secret Empire, number 10, in 2017. I'm going to talk about the 2017 one, where he was fighting Hydra, Captain America, and they were battling hands to hand. And when Hydra, Captain America, was trying to lift the hammer, Captain America himself grabbed it and smacked him in the head with it. And he lifted the hammer, It was amazing. And it doesn't surprise me that Captain America can actually lift this hammer because he's noble. He's a good soul. He's worthy. He's definitely worthy. The next person is Thunderstrike in the Mighty Thor 408, 1988. While Mr. Madison, Eric Madison, fought alongside Thor and was injured, Odin himself thought that the idea to bring Masterson back and healthy was to merge Thor and Masterson together. Once he did that, Masterson was able to survive and lifted Mjolnir. Unfortunately, the two heroes were split again, and that was the end of Thunderstrike lifting the hammer. Now, the next person, you're not going to believe this, but it's Wonder Woman, as seen in Marvel vs. DC number 2 in 1996. So fans always wonder, and they always wanted to see a showcase of the Justice League of America against the Avengers. That became a reality when Thor didn't battle Wonder Woman. When Thor lost control of Mjolnir after his clash with Captain Marvel, the hammer kind of found its way to Diana. She was able to lift the hammer on her own, but they didn't really want to use it, and then she got zapped by a storm. But nevertheless, that was a really important and crucial moment in comic history. Now, the next one, you're not going to believe this, but it's Superman. And again, it's Justice League vs. Avengers, number 4 in 2003. Although Superman is really worthy to lift the hammer, he wasn't able to lift it. unless Odin put an enchantment on it as he was battling Krona, a monster, and Odin put the spell so that he was able to lift the hammer and battle along. Once the spell was lifted, basically he couldn't lift the hammer anymore, which is BS because we're talking about Superman, right? He's like the almighty Superman. He should be able to lift it. All right, our next person is Magneto, as seen in the Ultimate 3 number 5 in 2008. In the Ultimate Universe, Thor's hammer fell into the wrong hands. In Ultimate 3's brought the death of both Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch, causing their father Magneto to spiral into grief. Magneto uses control of electromagnetism to steal Mjolnir and wielded it himself. That was the time when Magneto could lift the hammer, which is insane. The next person here is Red Hulk, as seen in Hulk Volume 2, number 5, 2008. Red Hulk proved this in an early appearance as he cut path of destruction across the Marvel Universe, stealing from Silver Surfer's surfboard and punching the Watcher in the face weren't bad enough. Red Hulk went toe-to-toe with Thor and beat him with his own hammer. Wow, that is incredible. Now, our next one here is Jane Foster, as seen in Thor number 1, 2014. Basically, the story, as you may know, is that Thor couldn't lift the hammer, and Jane was able to lift it, and she became the Thor for a moment in the Marvel Universe. She was able to lift the hammer and basically was the hero for a little while until Thor came back and was able to lift the hammer. But the Thor, Jane Foster Thor, was a great run, and you guys should read that one because it was a great run. Now, there's a few others that were able to lift it, but they're not very worthy of mentioning or telling the story of, like Boar, in Thor 600, 2009, Throg, the Frog, in Pet Avengers number 1 in 2009. These are, they were able to lift the hammers, and, that is basically all the characters that were able to lift it and were deemed worthy, or that they stole some type of power from Thor or Odin, and that's basically it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe for more, as we're a growing community. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.